观众朋友大家好，我们今天的直播有幸请来两位迪士尼今年非常大热的一部电影《美女与野兽》的真人版两位明星，一位是 Luke Evans， 掌声有请。
你好
，Great， 你好，大家好。And 还有我们的 Dan Stevens 大表哥，
大家好。
That's great. That's great.
Thank you.
Both of your pronunciations are spot on.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank
good,
goodness.
so great to have you here.
Yes.
Yeah, we are live broadcasting on China's social media, so you have millions of China's fans watching you right now. So we have done the saying hello thing. Now, I want to say that, look, you have been here before, 2 years ago, Shanghai Comic Con.
That's right.
That was a great experience. You have
It was.
amazing interaction with the fans. I hope you can enjoy and have fun today. And also, Dan, I guess you are familiar with China too, because you once said on Twitter that you can read Chinese. Isn't
Well,
true?
yes, it is. And I'll tell you how.
Yeah.
The wonderful tool of Google Translate has helped me to reach out to lots of Chinese fans, and we've had a lot of fun over the years sending messages back and forth in sort of broken translation. Simplified or sometimes traditional Chinese doesn't always translate into the Chinese that you would speak, and we've had some fun with it. They came up with a wonderful nickname.
Yeah. You like
which we
them?
developed via Google Translate. It was back and forth.
And you put some of the Chinese characters in your profile.
Absolutely, I love it. Why
On
not?
Twitter.
It looks beautiful and it sounds funny. So if I can make English-speaking people confused and Chinese people laugh, then I'm doing my job.
Do you know how to pronounce that in Chinese? Like a Dan Dan dragon.
Dan Dan, the occasional chirruping dragon.
Yeah, chirping.
Chirruping. I meant
Okay.
tweeting, but I'll go with chirruping.
Roaring.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Roaring now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about the most important thing here. The film, the amazing film, is a live-action remake of the classical fairy tale, Beauty and the Beast. So perfect. Talking about the perfect cast here, we got Gandalf, we got Hermione, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi, we got
Bard the Bowman.
Yeah, all of the snowmen, Legion and Bard the Bowman.
Legion and Bard the Bowman.
Yeah,
That
all
knocks the Avengers
have-
out of the park.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's an
Wasn't it?
eclectic
What
group
couldn't
of people.
What couldn't we achieve?
A wizard,
with Legion and
two
Bard?
wizards, two wizards,
Yeah,
two
that's
wizards.
Every movie needs two good
And
wizards.
Professor Siebel. Yeah, from
Who?
Everybody. Okay, so you all are blessed with magic power. Is that what it is about this film, the magic? Can you tell us a little bit about this
Absolutely.
film?
Disney magic.
Disney magic.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
about all kinds of magic. I think it's about people who do and don't believe in magic. I think the Beast does believe in magic, but the Prince before perhaps didn't.
The Beast has been on the wrong end of the magic, hasn't it?
It's a film about changing people's beliefs all the time. I think, and I don't think he maybe does believe in magic. Certainly not as strong as that until it happens to him, and then he has to live with that. So I suppose the lesson is believe in magic.
Okay, believe in magic.
Yeah.
And Luke?
I mean, Gaston, I guess he's never come across magic before until he gets to see the mirror that Belle brings back to the village.
It's actually an iPad. But, in 18th century France.
So they are FaceTiming.
Exactly, yeah. It really freaks him out.
It certainly does, yes. The earliest iPad known to man.
Okay, so, and as I mentioned earlier, you got millions of fans in China, and we collected several of the questions they want to ask you. They got hundreds, thousands of questions.
Oh my goodness.
So now the first part of today's session is answer their questions.
Are you ready?
Okay? Yeah.
I'm ready.
After the question, we are going to have some fun and some food. The first one is from 张医生叫我不要吃冷饮. Do you know what that means? It doesn't
Please tell us.
Okay, the question is for Luke. Do Gaston's socks really have holes in them? And does he really eat like 4 dozen eggs every day? Is about the lyrics, right?
Yes, he does have holy socks.
Uh-huh.
That's why he never is seen taking his boots off.
Okay.
He leaves his boots
Were you
on.
wearing holy socks under those boots?
I was wearing holy socks.
This is the kind of detail.
That's called method acting.
care that Luke.
Devotion.
It's incredible.
Dedication.
And what was the other part of the question?
Do you
Does
really
he eat 5 dozen?
5 dozen?
Luke or Gaston?
Gaston.
What's
Gaston absolutely does, but I didn't.
Okay.
Because that's a lot of eggs.
Okay. Like you
Every
would do
day.
like 2
That's
dozen?
a big omelet.
Okay.
I eat
Okay.
about 4 eggs a day.
4 eggs. Hey, that's great. Okay, next question is from 元丰过后55年. Okay. This question for Dan. Dan, do you remember you once wrote Dan Dragon?
Yes.
Dan Roaring.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Of course.
In your Twitter profile. Do you like your Chinese nicknames?
I love it because it was created by you. Essentially, it was sort of shaped over many tweets from lots of different fans, and they came back. Of course, is it Dabyogu, which is big cousin?
Big cousin brother.
But that's a sort of different nickname. This one was more a Twitter nickname because I was only occasionally tweeting back then in Chinese.
Yeah.
And I still only very occasionally tweet in Chinese. But when I occasionally tweet, you know, I'm Dan Long.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's more
Why
adorable.
not? I've always wanted a nickname
Could
with
be
dragon
worse.
in it, and you
Dragon.
guys gave it to me. So you know,
You could be Dan
I couldn't
Short.
be more grateful.
Then short. That's great. Okay. And looking on you got Chinese nickname. It's like brother look.
Oh yeah, I was
Totally,
totally
you are brothers. You know, in China,
That's
when
the
we
best.
say brothers, it's a kind of expression of
It's a nice-
affection.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah. Did they call me that when I was
Brother
in
Luke.
Shanghai?
Yeah.
In Western culture, that can be a priest, though, Brother Luke.
Yeah.
You know, it's very
brothers,
spiritual.
it's,
now, Brother
If
Luke.
you're a monk,
Yeah,
could be
yeah,
called
like a
Brother
monk.
Luke.
Yeah, exactly.
maybe we're both
Brother
brothers.
Luke. I like that.
in China, it's a kind of very intimate to call you to call
To call you brother.
a brother. Big
What
brother.
about cousin? That's not intimate.
But you
Less
have
intimate.
you have 大表哥,
both
you have
cousin,
both
brother.
cousin and brother in your nickname.
Really?
Yeah. Literally
Brother
translated.
cousin.
Let's
Yeah,
not go
brother.
into that.
Wow.
And it's
Now-
like a very specific.
Can we get into the word big?
Big.
Yes.
大
Yes.
大
Da.
表哥 means cousin
Big,
brother. Big
tall or
yeah.
big?
I mean, it's relatively about age, like elder or older.
Older
brother.
cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Older cousin, brother.
Big cousin, like big
Yeah,
brother.
big cousin.
Interesting.
Okay.
They're looking up to you, both of you. Well,
I wouldn't look up to me.
okay.
I hope we set a good example.
Okay, next question is from Nini 是小太阳呀. It's a question also for Dan. How long can we see your real face in this film?
The whole way through.
Halfway through?
The whole way through, it's my face. When it's the prince, obviously it's my face with some
Okay.
makeup on, and when it's the beast, it's my face driving a digital mask, which was a $10,000 resolution mask that we digitally created for this movie. It's the first time this technology has ever been used
It's like motion
this long.
capture.
You know, it's kind of like motion capture.
It's
It's
better than that.
You
tiny,
can see it's
tiny
his
motion
face.
capture.
Okay.
So it's
very
just
weird.
just the face that we do separately from the body. The body is puppeteered on a lycra muscle suit on stilts,
Big suit.
and the face is something else
amazing.
that they bring together. They fuse
amazing.
together.
Okay, that's
very
cool.
Very realistic.
Can't wait to see it. Okay, next question. Leather recommends is from that, and it's a question for Luke. Are there going to be a lot of changes comparing to the original film? And if so, what is your favorite change?
Well, I guess the biggest change would be not a change, but an addition.
Addition.
There's 3 new songs in the film,
Okay.
all of which are beautiful and complement the original soundtrack very, very well. One of them is the Beast's song. Then the other one is, help me out here.
Kevin's song.
Oh
How Can the
yes,
Moment Last Forever?
Maurice's song, the father of Belle, has a beautiful song about how does a moment last forever, and then the other one is about
Days in the Sun, which is the household staff, everybody who's been under this curse,
remembering what it was like to.
and dreaming of the day when the curse might be lifted, and yeah, the time
They're all
before.
beautiful
They're
songs.
incredible.
I'd say that's the biggest change, wouldn't you? And then
I suppose so. Although
there's a lot of
my
similarity.
favourite change is the sort of depth of story that these guys bring to the
duo.
Gaston Le Fou
Le duo.
storyline. Josh Gad and Luke Evans are very, very funny and very silly in this film.
Okay,
And
great.
that is something that I don't know. It's even funnier and sillier than the original
Yeah.
duo. I think.
I mean, the thing is, when you bring an animated character to life,
Yeah.
you can do so much more with the story, and a human face says so much more than an animated face. So you have the opportunity to layer the story and layer the character. Yeah, I mean, Gaston gets very dark. I've been told he's much darker in the movie than he is in the animation.
Okay,
It's true.
great.
Yeah.
And next question is from DXXIIXX. It's also
Can't pronounce it.
Are you sure you did the right number of X's?
I
think there's another X in there.
66.
Okay,
Anyway.
maybe. I hope I got it right. Also, a question for Luke. You went out to do some skydiving when you were shooting for The Hobbit. And what did you do this time?
Oh, what did I
Fun
do?
stuff?
In
Well-
Shanghai? You went skydiving in Shanghai?
No. When I was in the Hobbit.
Shooting
Oh,
for
sorry.
The
I
Hobbit.
thought you meant
When I was in the Hobbit, we weren't supposed to do that. We were very naughty. We were told.
You've just got him in loads of trouble.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It's over now. They can't do anything about it.
Was that
At the
supposed to be
time,
classified?
we told everybody at the time that we were going to go for lunch in the countryside. 5 of the actors went in an aeroplane to 16,500 feet.
Okay.
and
Did you
jumped
have
out of
lunch in an airplane?
We had lunch on the way back down.
Or on the way
We
down?
thought it was going to treat.
10,000 feet up.
But this time, actually, I had to rehearse a lot of stunt sequences. So I didn't jump out of a plane, but I jumped off rooftops. So that was my adventure, thrill-seeking moment. It was actually done on set, so I didn't break the rules this time.
But as thrilling, right?
As what?
As thrilling as a skydiving.
No, not as thrilling as skydiving.
Did
but
you go in costume?
Close enough. Did I go in costume? I did on the day. Not when I was rehearsing. I did it in my tracksuit bottoms.
Okay. Thank you for it. And the last question is from 香玉子米糕. It's a question for Dan.
Okay.
And how do you choose your script? And is there any role that you want to play?
Ooh, I want to play them all. No, I guess I choose things by how much it terrifies me.
Okay.
If it terrifies me just the right amount.
Mhm.
If it doesn't scare me at all, then I don't get excited. If it scares me too much, then I wouldn't be able to do it. But somewhere in between, there's a good amount of terror, fear, excitement, something that, you know.
So that's the reason you choose like the Beast.
Yes, the idea terrified me, but I thought it could be fun.
You won't
And
do
also,
that.
Luke was involved.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I play
He
the Beast?
always wants to be in my movies.
Okay.
And I always want to be in his movies, so it works quite well.
Okay. Great.